The bedroom doors burst open and Jungkook stepped in. He removed his wedding suit, throwing it onto the corner of the room, and began to take off his blazer. At the same time, Vayanasu stepped into the room, clutching her wedding gown. So this is our bedroom, right, Jungkook? No response. Throw his blazer on the bed. This room is really nice, Jungkook. Stop calling me Jungkook. Now stop. It's bothering me. He shouted at her, turning towards me. She froze. Why was he shouting at her? Just because she was calling her husband by his name sweetly? Don't you like when I call you like that? Like? I hate it when you call me as if you own me. What? Why did you even agree to marry me, even though I refused it? I didn't know you refused to marry me. Don't lie. I'm getting heated just hearing you. Her eyes well up with tears as she looks away. Don't you even think I'll accept you as my wife? I'm never going to sleep with your home. Can you please stop talking like this? I'm not craving to sleep with you either. I only married you because my parents asked me. She turns to leave, but Jungkook stops her, calling her back. Where are you going? To another room? Jungkook rushed to her, holding her arm tightly, enough to make her feel hurt. I won't allow you to do that. Leave me, you are hurting me. She pulled her hand back from him, rubbing the sores. Why don't you let me go? When you clearly show you hate me? Why do you want to leave? Don't you want my parents and your parents to know that I am distancing myself from you? That's when she realized what would happen if she left the room. But she looked around and saw there only one bed, and she shut her eyes in helpless. Well, then at least sleep on the bed. But don't worry, I won't go out to do anything for you, as I don't want it either. Let's just sleep separately on the bed. Well, go ahead. After all, this damn marriage, what else can I expect? He runs his hand through his hair and heads to the bathroom. That's when a tear drops fell from her eye finally. I'm regretting agreeing to this marriage. I wanna go back home, but I'm worried about how my parents would react. She wipes her tears and looks in the mirror, seeing herself in the wedding gown, which makes her break down. Jungkook was against getting married, but his father warned him that if he didn't, he wouldn't become the CEO of the company. So Jungkook agreed, but since his dad knew him well, he could have chosen any girl for a contract marriage or an actress to pretend to be his wife, just to secure the CEO position and deceive his parents. So his father chose his friend's daughter to marry Jungkook, but Jungkook didn't like her because she was poor, unlike his wealthy family. Joan agreed to marry Jungkook when her parents agreed the marriage, unaware of what Jungkook was really like and how he might treat her. Jungkook and Warren were staying in the same room, but they kept to themselves and didn't get involved in each other's plans. They pretended to be a happy couple when his parents were around. So their parents never suspected anything, but one day his parents called them both and asked to speak with them about something. Roy is playing with her fingers, sitting nervously beside Jungkook. With a noticeable distance between them, his parents, Mr. and Mrs. Jones, across them. Mr. Jones spoke up. Don't you think it's time you both give us an heir? Why is an heir necessary now? I'm not interested in having babies. Jungkook. She raised her voice, silencing him. You are not a child, so stop questioning why we need an heir. Think about the future. When your father was your age, he already had you. You were only 2 years old at the time. Ryan remains completely silent, unable to find the right words to say. Jungkook looked at her with a questioning expression, but she didn't react. Jungkook, why are you staring at her when I'm talking to you seriously? It's always an excuse with you. Jungkook, do you think we are forced to believe everything you say? No. Mrs. John got up and left from there, avoiding him. Mr. John also left, but not before giving Jungkook a disappointment. Now only Won and Jungkook are left in the room, in an awkward silence. If you don't mind, can I say something? No need, just shut your mouth, that's enough for me. He stood up, suppressing his anger and stormed out of the room, leaving Won alone. Time skipped to the night. Won is talking with her mom on the call. Mom, how many times do I need to tell you? Things between me and Anshul. I want to come to you. I don't even want to stay here. Won, how can you say that? Do you even know how much Mr. John helped our family? When we needed financial help. And then he all asked for return was for you to be his daughter-in-law. Can't you try to change your husband somehow? How should I change him, Mom? He is not a child to be changed. Remember that. As a mom, it's embarrassing to say this, but I have to make you understand. Just take him in your physical way. Make him fall for you instead of creating distance between you both. No, Mom, that's not gonna happen. Shut up, Mom. Man might not change, but after marriage, some men can change because of their wife. Whatever you say, I can't do that. I just can't love myself for him. Sorry, Mom. She cut the call angrily and lay down on the bed, falling asleep. 1 hour later, the sound of the rain filled the air as Jungkook entered the room, drenched from head to toe. He locked the door behind him and approached his wife, who was sleeping on the side of the bed, wearing a nightgown. His eyes scanned her from head to toe, and he went to her, grabbed her waist, turning her away. She woke up to see Jungkook, but his clenched appearance in the dim light frightened her. Before she could scream, he cupped her mouth, silencing her. Don't shout, Mom and Dad will wake up. She remained silent, and he removed his hand and started into her over her. She tried to move, but he locked her under him. What are you doing, Devi? I'm going to do what will happen between us, even after we get married. His words seemed to chill down her spine. No, I don't want this. She tried to free herself from his grip, but he locked her hands over her head. Don't make a scene, Mom. I'm your husband, and I have the right to do this. Did you forget what our parents wanted? Just an heir. No, I'm not ready for that. Then close your damn eyes and lay down. Let me do my work. Next morning, Vine was doing household chores with her mother-in-law when she saw Jungkook coming towards her. She tried to leave, but he blocked her path. We need to talk. She didn't even look at him, but answered, there is no need. Jungkook was waiting for Vine in his room, but it was getting late and she hadn't arrived. She hesitated outside, fearing that what happened that night before would happen again tonight. Mrs. John came for water but saw Vine in the hall at this time. She was suspicious of Vine because she had seen Vine ignore Jungkook this morning and had noticed Vine's nervousness since then. Vine, what are you doing here? It's late. Shouldn't you be sleeping? Nothing more. I just finished the house chores and sit here for a bit. Alright, go to your room and sleep. Don't stay up. Vine nodded reluctantly and headed to the bedroom. When Vine stepped into the room, she saw him still awake, scrolling through his phone. But when he saw her, he turned it off and set it aside. Close the door. Vine, her heart is racing. Just do as I said. She nervously closed the door, feeling like something was off. Now come to me. I'm feeling sleepy. Are you going to come here or should I come to you? She hesitantly ran to him. Then he pulled her by her wrist and making her fall onto the bed. He was touching her, lying on top of her, but she stopped him. Stop it. Didn't you say you won't sleep with me? That was then. Now sleep with me. This is what matters now. He started kissing her, but she pushed him away. Stop it, or I'll scream. I dare you to scream. But after that, I'll be hotter than you can bear. Want it? She was scared by his warning, but she also remembered what her mom told her once. Then she closed her eyes and reluctantly left herself for him. He smoked and did his work. From that day on, even though she convinced herself that maybe things between them could change, a strong bond would grow. It was only creating more issues, and one was bearing it all, and days passed well. Jungkook was intimate with her too every day, and the day came when she finally got pregnant, which his parents asked her mother. Jungkook was working on the laptop in the living room, busy, when Wine came to him happy. Jungkook, he didn't respond to him. Jungkook, I want to tell you something. I'm busy, tell me later. No, I need to tell you right this now. He sighed in frustration and looked to her with an uninterested expression. What? I'm pregnant, she said emotionally with a shy tone. But he didn't react. His intense facial expression remained the same as he rolled his eyes and continued walking. Of course, she will be pregnant after him. It's all my hard work. Now don't disturb me, I'm busy. When he said that, she felt broken inside. As soon as to be moved, she was emotional, but his response was unbelievable. She was still looking at him, hoping he would look at her once again. But then his parents arrived and saw the pregnancy test kit in her hand. Mrs. John took it from her. Oh my God, you're pregnant? She was happy and hugged Wine happy. Then Wine nodded, holding back her emotions, pretending to be happy too. Jungkook put the work aside. Enjoy now. Dad, it's important. His dad took the letter from him. From now on, you have only one task. Take care of your pregnant wife. I'll handle the other work. Let's call her parents too and celebrate this. He nodded and made a phone call. Time skipped to the party. Wine's parents and Jungkook's parents were fully happy, enjoying the party, while Wine sat there looking down, watching their happiness. Jungkook was drinking with his friends, talking and enjoying their drinks. Wine saw Jungkook's phone ringing and took it, intending to give it to him, but she stopped when she heard Jungkook sharing his personal matters with his friends. Seriously, Jungkook, we never expect you to finally accept her, as you walked by getting her pregnant. Jungkook felt like his prestige could be damaged and his ego would fall, so he intended a defense against his friend. Hey, I also never expected this, but she seduced me physically and tempted me, making me get her pregnant. A hard slap landed on his cheek, bringing the party to a halt, and our eyes turned to Wine. How shameless of you to say something like that about me. Her single slap made his drunken intoxication disappear, and he realized why he had said, "Have some say for yourself. Am I the one who seduced you? Am I the one who warned you before doing it?" He swallowed her and nodded as if to say no. "Didn't you come to me by yourself? Didn't you ask me for? Just wriggling that makes me feel like snakes are crawling on me." Why, that's enough. You are making a scene, sharing private stuff for all to hear. Let them listen more. When he talks about me with her friends, it's okay, but when I speak up, it's a problem. His parents weren't saying anything, just staring at Wine's pain. Jungkook felt bad for messing up by listening to him. Wine, please, I'm sorry. What am I supposed to do with your emotion? Wine, if it's about wife and husband, there definitely needs to be compromise. Don't drag this matter out further. What are you even saying, dear? Why are some girls' parents like you do? Why can't you see how much we have convinced in ourselves to be normal, but still trying to manage it? Since our marriage, I have been compromising with him, even suppressing my emotions. He doesn't care about my needs. It's only about what he wants. Just that's it. There isn't even a day when he asks how I am. Gripping her hand. That's enough. When he spoke about me so disrespectfully to his friend, I realized it. I can't compromise my self-respect any further and stay in this relationship. I don't want him. I don't want to be with someone who doesn't care about me, but just uses me for his own benefit. I want a real relationship like everyone else has a husband who loves and respects his wife. You can't live without your husband by your side. Don't worry, Mom. I won't come running back to your home. I'm a strong, independent woman, not some helpless trash that needs a man to serve. She was leaving, but Jungkook grabbed her hand and his tears fell into her eyes. Please, I'll do anything for you. I'm sorry. Your pretty apology can't fix me. Stay out of my life. She walked away, leaving Jungkook in tears.